Today I'm going to Goa.
Our Goa journey started with sea, sand and sun. But let me tell you, Goa is much more than magnificent sea, vast beaches and enticing nightlife. In this vlog, let us visit Goa beyond beaches. Tourists generally don't visit Goa in monsoon, but believe me, Goa is magical when it rains here.
We are visiting Fort Aguada. Let's go.
Let's take you to Fort Aguada first. The fort was built in 1612, has a lighthouse, stands on the beach south of Candolim, overlooking the Arabian Sea. Aguada means water. In that time, ships coming from Europe used to stop here and refill their water supply. This is how the fort got its name.
Let's get the view of the beautiful Arabian Sea.
Weather here is just nice to visit Fort Aguada. It is cloudy.
It's
not raining.
It's about to rain. Now it has stopped raining and it's a beautiful weather.
When we came here in the morning, Fort Aguada, it was bright and sunny day. But July weather in Goa, you can expect rain at any time. So it started rain here and
it was raining heavily.
now the rain has stopped and the weather again is very beautiful and pleasant to visit the rest of the fort. So when you are in Goa in July, don't forget to keep an umbrella to keep you dry and safe. Beautiful and well-preserved fort. As we are not going to the sea, we will now take you to the grand temples of Goa, the artistic Mangeshi temple.
When in Goa, don't forget to visit these temples.
The history of Shiva temple dates back to 15th century.
Shiva is known as the Mangeshwar here. The very word has been derived from the word Sanskrit, Mangirish. In Sanskrit, Mang means mountain and Ishta means Lord. Shiva's abode is on Himalayas where it's pronouncing, but Shiva has come to Goa for relaxation. Shiva has come here in tiger's form, but Shiva and his wife Parvati were playing a game of Saripat. Suddenly a thought came in the mind of Lord Shiva to test her. Shiva came in a disguise of a tiger and started marching towards her. When Parvati saw the fierce tiger, she was afraid, and the words were spontaneous depth. Trahi Mang means, "O Lord of the mountain, save me." This dome shapes the floral design Muslim influence on Hindu architecture. Temple looks like a Vatican church. If you make a nostalgic look out, the Ionic, the Europe and rest all Hindu architecture.
The beautiful 7-story Deep Stump attracts everyone.
Our big festival in the Maha Shuddha Purnima, which comes on either in the last week of January or on the first week of February. The big chariot pulled around the Previso temple. This called Pillar of Light is lighted with traditional lamps in order to make our celebrations a grand success. It's not like a Leaning Tower of Pisa from Italy, Eiffel Towers from France or Qutub Minar of India. The circumference right from the bottom till the top remains the same. So the mostly Hindu celebrate during the night time. We light the terracotta lamp and we used to make the light. We used to make the celebration.
From Mangeshi temple, we headed to Shanta Durga Mandir, another gem of Goa.
We are at Shanta Durga
Shantadurga temple is big and beautiful. You can see it is so big and colorful. The Shantadurga temple was built in 17th century and it has a golden palki in which the goddess is carried on festive occasions.
When Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu had a fight, and Durga came here as a mediator between those two gods, and she just took them and holded them in her hands and tried to mediate them, and there was a peace between the gods. And that's why this is called Shantadurga, the goddess of peace.
The temple follows a strict dress code. It takes around 10 minutes to travel from Mageshi temple to Shantadurga temple. A piece of advice: please wear appropriate clothes when you are going to visit Shantadurga temple. Your head should be covered, your legs should be covered, you should not wear frocks or revealing clothes. A land of bewitching landscape and extraordinary color, Goa offers more to visit. Now we are at the Karambolim lake. It's a beautiful lake. It's a migratory bird sanctuary.
There is a beautiful lake here.
So beautiful, quiet, serene. You're one with nature.
And lots of greeneries.
Lots of greenery. I can sit here for hours and hours. When you are cherishing the surreal scenes of mountains, you see a small island.
We are on the island.
Let us visit the Jacinto Island. So now we are at the Sao Jacinto Island in Goa. It's a small island in Goa. Quiet, peaceful, beautiful island. We are in front of Sao Jacinto Church. This island is surrounded by sea and there is a small bridge which is connecting this island to main road over there. This little island has everything: the purity of Goa, small church and cool breeze kissing your face. Truly mesmerizing. In the extraordinary colors of Goa, we cannot miss the local football matches. Look at the crowd and the charm of it.
They are playing soccer. You can see these matches everywhere in Goa.
We know Goa is a land of beaches, but it is also incomplete without its historical monuments and amazing churches.
Beautiful Old Goa Church.
Goa is also known as the Rome of the East because of its beautiful churches. The 15th century Old Goa Church is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Near this is Sea Cathedral Church. Dedicated to Saint Catherine of Alexandria, is said to be the largest in Asia. Typical Portuguese architecture, the church is most visited by tourists. Now, you are looking at the ruins of St. Augustine Tower in Old Goa. One can just walk around the premises and admire the site. When in Goa, how can we not go to the famous Panjim Church? Yes, you have seen this church in many Bollywood movies. Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception Church of Goa. This church was built in 1541. Any movie that is based in Goa, this church will be there. The church was first built in the 15th century on a hillside overlooking the city of Panjim. The church conducts Mass every day in 3 different languages: English, Konkani and Portuguese. Often known as the Crown of Panjim, the church is definitely unforgettable. The nightlife of Goa is well known, but one of the must-do things here is to have a cruise ride on River Mandovi. A delightful way to spend an evening in Goa. A great way to see the backwaters of Goa. Truly the most exotic locations and tourist paradise. A land of beautiful weather, surreal sea waves, extraordinary colors and friendly people. Goa offers everything a tourist can wish for. We made some beautiful memories here in Goa.
Yes, I love Goa that I will come here again.
Yes, definitely we will come here again. Hope you liked and enjoyed our Goa vlog.
Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye.
And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Bye.